I want to change some terms for you, right? Because a lot of people, they refer to this as the back swing and this is the forward swing, okay? In my videos, I do this. Hey, this here is the in and up swing. It's the in and up swing, okay? Or it's the positioning swing, okay? I'm trying to position my body. I'm trying to position the shaft in the best possible position. So, you know, what's your goal when you're coming back is to move the club in and up and to get your body in the best possible position. You're only going to have 0.3 of a second to explode into the ball. So if you're not correct, you're not, you haven't got all the resources you need. You're not going to get the spin. You're not going to get the speed. You're not going to get it to the correct spot on the ground. All those things, and you're going to get beat, okay? And you don't want to get beat. So as we start to take and work on positioning up to the top, okay, let's take and look at the upper two angles on your body, the upper and the lower, okay? So why the different color outfit here, right? Okay, so the right side of my body is independent of my left side, right? I'm separated by a spine down the middle, so that creates a front side and a back side, right? And these two can operate independently all day long, right? Until I what? Until I put them on the club together, and then now what happens is they become married. Whatever I do in the front, I do the opposite in the back. Whatever I do in the back, I do the opposite in the front, okay? Then you have these two distinct sections of your spine, right? You have the upper rib cage and you have your lower pelvis. So if we take two sides and we cut that in half, we really have four sections of our body that we have to learn how to work together, right? And so, you know, when you have to apply pressure on two different sides of something, right? Because right, the front side is putting pressure on the swing, the back side's putting pressure and moving the club. And if those two sides are working out of balance and they're working together, then what happens? I mean, you know, it's not going to work. It's not going to have good rotation, right? And without good rotation, you really have no chance, right? So we work in these opposite corners. So this section, okay, is connected to this section. So as I'm trying to get the club up into position, I have to think about how to wind this side over to this side so I can get my arms in the best possible spot, okay? So what is the best possible spot for my arms, okay? It's where we fit, okay? It's where we fit, and I'll cover that in a minute as we go on. So I'm gonna try to take, you know, from my address position here, and I'm gonna try to take and connect this side over to this side. Now I'm gonna be connected through my spine, right? So if you watch when I take the front side over, okay, and I connect it over to the other side, you can see my rib cage is over here, right? It's rotated further than my pelvis, so that puts a lot of turn in through the center of your back, okay? Right, your thoracic spine is gonna have a lot of turn to it, okay? Does it like that? Not at all. Do you need to exercise and work on making it improve better? Absolutely. You know, look on your phone, you see all these tour guides. You'll see a bunch of stuff here where they're doing exercises for what? For this particular section of their spine, because this top quarter is gonna go over here to the bottom. So top front to bottom back. So I'm gonna take this drill, I'm just gonna bring my elbow, you know, I'm just gonna take it from here, I'm just gonna bring my elbow up to here, right? And I'll just take this hand, I'll put it up against the back side, and I'm gonna move my elbow over to my knee. And this, my knee, I don't wanna move it around. Leave your knee there, okay? So now, okay, boom. Get my knee over there, okay? Now if you wanna take and just add on your arms, by all means, add on your arms, okay? So this section has to be connected over. It's not a familiar move. It's not a familiar move, okay? Moves I see for 40 years, okay? That side's heavy, so if you know, some people do what? If they drag the heavy side back and fall with the front, where does the weight go? It goes up in the air. Well, I said it has to come in and up, so hey, you certainly got it going up there, right? But then now you're in quite a compromised position, right? And then we see people who take it and they wrap it around their body, right? So they all want to just start moving the weight, okay? So remember, in order to control the heavy side, you have to move the light side. I should repeat that. In order to control the heavy side, you have to move the light side. So 1, 2, there's my two angles. There's my elbow over here, right? And then I'm gonna rotate that over, up into position, and there's where I'm gonna be, right? So my elbow's gonna be basically somewhere over by my knee. Look, if your arms are a little shorter, they'll be in here. If your arms are a little longer, they'll be out here, okay? This section is connected over to the back section. You need to have stability on the ground. You can't have your back ankle. You can't have that collapsing and moving out of the way, right? You have to be strong on that ankle over there. There we go. Connect it over, okay? So that's the move I want you to work on, is connecting the top front over to the bottom back, okay? And then we'll go to the next video.